Hi everyone, it's Maggie and I'm here with a project share, and this is a design team project for One Little Dreamer on Zibbit. And if you watched my DT package video, then you would know that the package consisted all of bling. Beautiful, beautiful bling. And before I go any further, I just want you to know that I will put a link to One Little Dreamer in the description box. So let me show you my first project with this amazing DT package. And this is it. And it's a doily wall hanging. And I know I've made so many of these, but I just love making them, and I just think because each one is so different that there's nothing wrong with that. So I hope you don't get bored with my projects when I do something more than once. But anyways, let me start at the top. This is one of the trims O.L.D sells by the yard, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's one of my favorite trims, and I'm using this as the hanger. Okay, and then as you can see on the back, I used two different doilies, and they were both about I think around 6 or 7 inches in diameter. And then what I did was, on top of the doily, I fussy cut this lace, and they're all flowers. It's just a very sheer lacy fabric, and I just fussy cut each one out, and I believe I used 7 or 8, and what I did was I went all around. I went beyond the perimeter of it, and I placed them, and then I put one in the middle. And unfortunately, you can't really, I think you can kind of tell, like, this one is, a flower. And so that's the base of this. Now the image, I believe it's a Tilda ballerina, and the image is on a very sheer fabric, and this was gifted to me by Johnny, who's Tabasco 14, quite a while ago, when I made my first purchase with her for some images that she transfers to fabric or prints on fabric. And this was one of the freebies that she sent me. So thank you, Johnny. And I've been waiting for just that special project to use it on, and I thought this was perfect for it. And isn't she beautiful? So I put her in the middle after I put the lace pieces on, and these are very pale pink, but I don't think it's going to show up like that in the video. I'd be happy if it did, but it's such a pale pink that you'd have to really, really look up close to even be able to tell. But I think the pink in her tutu actually brings it out if you're sitting here looking at it. So after that, I added these leaf appliques from One Little Dreamer, and they come 2 in a package, and they're actually there's one on each side, and then this flower here was attached, and I just, you know, cut the flower off, and I used it as the center for this embroidered flower, and I just did a running stitch on this beautiful embroidered trim, and then I put the flower applique in the middle, and then I put the leaf underneath. And then this one, I just put the leaf, no other, you know, no flower. And I really like how that came out. And then I did put some of my favorite clay flowers in different places, here, here, here. And then on the side here, underneath the leaf, I made another embroidered flower using embroidered trim. And then these flower appliques, there's 3 of them, here, here, and here, is one of the new by the yard trims that I got from O.L.D in my recent haul. And then if you saw the haul with all the colored trims, I took the green one and I just cut out some of the different flowers and leaves. And you can see here there's a flower and leaf here. I used one flower on top of this applique, and then I added this bling trim for the flower center, and I think you get 6 of these in a package, and I'm pretty sure O.L.D still has some of these left. And then here's another green flower, and then there's one up here, just to bring out some of the you know, the pink, and just add a little more interest with some more color. And then I added green flat back pearls on the 2 ends. And then I had I had a few of these fan appliques, and I think this is my last one. And all I did to this was I added 3 little rhinestones in the middle of the rose, and then I added another clay flower on the bottom, and I attached it so that it wasn't flat. You could there's some dimension to it, and it wasn't hiding the flower in there. And then on the bottom, I added this beautiful eyelash. I call it eyelash trim. It's so sheer, and it does have that eyelash look to it that I had in my stash. And I just folded it and attached it on the back. And on top, to cover where I attached it, I put my Maggie white stamp. And so that's the bottom. And I believe that is it. I think I've showed you everything. Let me just put it down here so you can take another look. And yeah, I think I showed everything on here. And I loved making this one. I loved using the Tilda image, and I loved using O.L.D's bling. It's just amazing, and the sparkle on the rhinestones. I love this little button here. It's just beautiful with the tiny, tiny rhinestones and little pearls. I just love it. So that's my project, my first DT project for May, and I'll be back at the end of the month with another project. And if you'd like, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. And as I said, I'll put a link to One Little Dreamer in the description box so you can go take a look and see what O.L.D has in the store. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you all again soon. Bye for now.